brighter than it is. Johnny and Denise do Big Breakfast here on 4.
So now, for £1 million and hopefully 20 million viewers, let's unveil the final question. What is the catchphrase of the much-loved sitcom character who, by some unfortunate, unpredictable and uncanny coincidence, is about to die on BBC One right now? Is it A, I don't believe it? B, what are the chances of that happening? C, it's so unfair? D, they think it's all over. It is now.
Oh, I think I know this.
Take your time. Take your time. There's a lot at stake here. A lot of viewers at stake. Really take your time.
I think.
No need to hurry. No, there's no need to hurry. Is he? Hang on a second. Let's picture producer. Is he dead yet? Is he died? Is he dying right now? Okay, carry on thinking. You've got all the time in the world. You keep thinking about this.
I think it's
You carry on thinking. Unlike Victor Meldrew, you've got all the time in the world.
I'm going to go for A. I don't believe it.
Final answer.
Yes.
Well, you might not believe it. The BBC certainly don't believe it, but it's the right answer. You've won £1 million and the ratings war. Yeah! He's definitely dead, yeah? He's dead, he's gone. Brilliant. OK, well, plenty to celebrate here on Millionaire, and there's even more to celebrate on that other great television institution, The Big Breakfast. Yeah! Believe it or not, at 7:10, there's something for all you night owls. It's the best of tonight's telly in the route to midnight, ladies and gentlemen.
Then at 7:15, there's a tear or two shed over the demise of Britain's best-loved grumpy old man, Mr. Victor Meldrew, with some TV death-related
7:30, it's off to the French Alps with you, if you can win. Yanks for the memories. Yes. There's also
a once-in-a-lifetime chance to go behind the scenes of the hit TV series Friends. Wow. You can win a holiday.
It's quite exciting, isn't it?
And we've also got some of the hottest talent with Leanne Rimes and Charlie's Angels in The Sizzler.
But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jasmine Lowes from the Big Breakfast News and Weather. Here's Jasmine.
Jasmine!
Good morning. These are the main stories on Tuesday, the 21st of November. Judging the next US president, who wants to rate $1 million, and is it over forever? The identity of the most powerful man on the planet is still hanging in the balance. The Florida Supreme Court is deciding whether a handful of votes can be recounted manually. That could swing the vote in favour of Al Gore, who's trailing Bush by just 900.
This is a matter of utmost and vital importance to our nation, our state, and our world.
There's more misery ahead for millions of rail users, and it's not just down to continued delays. Although season ticket holders are set to get up to £250 compensation, those with weekly passes won't get a penny unless they have their old tickets. Tony Blair's arrived in Moscow for talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. They decided on an informal meal at the local restaurant ahead of today's summit. One of the top items on the agenda is arms control. Makers of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire are denying claims that they rigged last night's jackpot to boost their ratings. Judith Capel, a distant cousin of Camilla Parker Bowles, was the first UK contestant to win a cool $1 million. It could be the end for Spice World if Mel C's slip of the tongue is any indication. She told Frank Skinner she'd been luckier since she left. She quickly backtracked, saying she only meant the break she took to pursue her solo career. Here's the sport. Our last gasp winner at Highfield Road continued to confound Ipswich's pre-season critics and consigned Coventry to a 5th successive defeat. David Thompson's free kick was the closest the Sky Blues came, and a stalemate seemed on the cards until Fabian Wilness popped up to take the Tractor Boys into 5th place. England's Test hopes in Pakistan could suffer a blow with Dominic Cork set to return home because of a back injury. A replacement's unlikely to be called for, with Craig White and Alex Tudor both able to fill the all-rounders role. That's the Big Breakfast News. Simon's at the house with the weather.
Thanks very much, Jasmine. Well, good morning to you. It's a very nippy morning once more, and indeed sub-zero temperatures overnight mean that there's going to be a lot of fog and frost around this morning. However, that should clear up soon enough, and after that we're in for a relatively dry and sunny morning, if rather cold still. Unfortunately, not all good news, as Dr. Rain will be sneaking in. By midday, the southwest will be a little bit damp, and that's rather unfortunate for you. And also Scotland might catch the odd shower. As we move into this afternoon, though, it gets a little bit worse as that rain spreads its way slowly northwards, destroying the sun there in Wales and indeed taking that symbol with it, and it's probably going to be hitting Northern Ireland as well by that stage. Scotland is the only place, for a change, that will stay relatively dry today, and indeed bits of sun might be sneaking through there. The only place you might see some showers around the coast, but only a 10 to 20% chance for Scotland, whereas this part of Great Britain, a 100% chance of rain on a very cold day. A quick look at those temperatures: 7 for Aberdeen, 8 in Belfast, 9 for Wales and the Midlands, and a 9 also for London. I'm back in half an hour. Now it's over to Johnny and Denise.
Hello there. Thank you very much
Welcome
indeed
to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Simon and Yasmin for news and weather. Great news, everyone. My daughter started teething.
So how are you enjoying fatherhood now, Vaughan?
It's just gone like that. There's been a rapid decline. I was boasting to everyone she was getting 12 hours sleep in 7 to 7.
You said that to me last week.
I know, and I've been really boastful about it. And last night I think I managed 2 hours max before the crime. Yeah. Unfortunately, we had to really screw shut the soundproof room.
Perhaps she was just, perhaps she was just reacting to the fact that we had a winner who was.
A what? A willy?
A willy.
That's what you just said. You just said perhaps you should relax about the
I
fact
can't actually speak this morning. Do you
I know.
get mornings like that when you can't get your words out?
Yeah, a lickable. Okay, do you know
Perhaps
what?
you were celebrating Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's what I wanted to say.
That's what you wanted to say. Exactly right.
said Willie instead.
Judith Keppel, 58, from Fulham, scooped the £1 million prize last night.
Seriously good win.
Isn't it great? Because you know the makers, what they wanted is like a self-educated bus driver from Pontefract to win it. A taxi driver from Hounslow who's poor, but no. Camilla Parker Bowles' cousin wins £1 million.
She's a seriously good gal.
She's seriously good. Well, anyway, the good thing about it was, of course, is because she's from a socially high strata. It meant Tarrant, I gather, couldn't bully and hug her in his normal way. He felt a little bit. He had to pull back a bit.
I missed it, so I would like to see it.
Let's watch. I gather it's fantastic.
Nice. Yes. Which king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? Henry I, Henry II, Richard I, Henry V.
I think it's Henry II.
Final answer.
Yep, final answer.
You've just won £1 million!
Tarrant, no. £1 million. He thought he was looking on a tongue. But how about that? Which one of your relatives was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? How about that? Marvellous stuff. £1 million.
He doesn't want to go for the tongue.
No, I know he doesn't. I was just trying to liven things up. I was just pushing the boat. I was just being a bit daring.
That's what we should do. Our own version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah. Yes, with tongue in.
If you get to 50 quid, I'll take my top off.
Yes. Who wants to strip a millionaire? I think it'd be marvellous to this.
I've done that one.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah, of course you have. Now, Millionaire's been going for 2 years now. Do you think it'll lose its appeal now someone's won the million?
No, I don't
didn't ask
think
all
so.
of you. I asked specifically.
No, now I
Denise.
think they should have Who Wants to Be a Multi-Millionaire.
Multi-millionaire.
To get it more exciting.
Yeah, nice. Nice, really good idea. Well, what about carpet? What do you think? Do you think it's going to lose a lot of its appeal now? Denise thinks Who Wants to Be a Multi-Millionaire? This millionaire stuff's boring.
Who Wants to Be a Squillionaire?
Squillionaire. What do you think, carpet?
I'll tell you what I think. I think it lost its appeal a while ago.
Did you?
Who wants to be a cable basher? That's what I want to say. That's what I want to see. Taron leaping around, hugging you, going, "You've done it! You're going to be holding wire!"
I think you need something a bit more real for the people.
Yeah, who wants to be spiritually enlightened?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, who wants to learn the important things? Do you like that? Yeah. Who wants to be a capitalist? Yeah. Who wants to be bourgeoisie? Yeah.
It's not all about money.
Yeah.
No,
who
but
wants
see,
to be
I
part of the
stopped.
urban proletariat that controls the means of production, distribution, and supply? Be your show, wouldn't it? Who wants to win some potatoes? Who wants to queue up for bread in an empty supermarket? That'd be your game, Sonny.
See, but I stopped watching it for a while, but I might start watching it again now.
Yeah, I might too.
Because I love money shows.
Yeah, I'd love money shows. I just love money shows. They're fantastic.
Don't you?
Yeah, I love
Do you
it. I
cash?
love money shows.
I love cash and men.
I'm definitely going to carry on watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Looks like it's getting good again. Okay, do you know what?
Anyway.
We've got the latest in old age pensioner gifts now, but that's talking point 5A. I don't know if we've
they're
got
very good.
Have we got
They're
room
really
for 5A control? No, we haven't. Well, here's some pensioner
literally
gifts.
very quickly.
Very quickly, some pensioner gifts. No, let me do it. Oh, I knew you would. Go on then.
Oh, go on
No,
then.
go on. You know I couldn't because it's
No,
your
because
joy.
I don't know how you help me then.
Okay, you have to take it out the bag. There we go. So pensioners, I'll tell you that's the secret agent walking stick. With built-in, no wait, Denise, built-in flashlight.
Johnny, I'm doing my demonstration.
Built-in flashlight. And when the pensioner when the pensioner's slowing down, it's a brake light. So you can tell, because sometimes it's hard. Yes, and you can put them
I'm
up your
seeing
nose
my
as
nose
well.
lights up.
Yes. That's fantastic, Denise.
Pensioners love that.
Pensioners love that. There's nothing wrong with sticking a torch up their noses. We've got this as well. This is the
this is the eye mask.
That's the Bucky eye mask. It's nice, another pensioner thing. No, and then there's this as well, which tells it's for ravers when they can take their pills. Sometimes it gets quite confusing, I know, for weekends. They don't know what to
Because we know
drop
that
when.
a lot of pensioners like to get on one at the weekend.
Yeah, we do. We know that. And that's
You know who you are.
There's even something in there for bed. Just to take you to bed.
That's the Viagra.
Upper, downer, slider, and wham. There you go. So that's the selection of pills. Now we can go over, I think, to the Sizzler. Route to Midnight. Here we go.
Route to Midnight.
Twit twoo, I'm an owl and I know what you're thinking. I'm just a bird. What could I possibly know about television? A lot actually, and here's what's turning my head on the Hoot to Midnight. It's a ridiculous idea, I know. Foreign creatures talking with human voices. But it makes me laugh. That's why I watch Third Rock from the Sun, BBC 2, 7:35. Hello. With any luck tonight, we might see some people doing Bird at 8 p.m, because it's the bill.
833 from Sierra Oscar.
Right, now you lot back off. I ain't got a problem with you, I just want to get to it. Leave him alone and look, Lenny ain't done nothing to no one. Just back off or you're all going to get us. Get out. Well, we sure are terrified, mate, all of us.
All units, urgent assistance required. The basketball hoop outside Byron House on the Larkmead.
Twit. That's what I thought about David Beckham when he was sent off in the World Cup. He's featured in tonight's cutting-edge documentary on forgiveness. Oh, who threw that?
His name is David Beckham. Bit of a glamour boy. And this was plain daft.
Argentina brought out the devil in him, and England fans want retribution.
Of course, it was a very foolish thing to do. But that's exactly what David Beckham's acknowledged, that it was wrong, and he has asked for forgiveness.
Oh, we got a fly now, so from us, owls, that was our Hoot to Midnight.
Blower competition, Yanks for the memory, and you and a friend could be heading off on a 6-night adventure to Monte Carlo and the French Alps. To mark the retail video release of The World Is Not Enough, the latest Bond thriller starring Pierce Brosnan as 007 will fly you to Nice, helicopter you to Monte Carlo, and provide a self-drive hire car to get you to the French Alps. And if that's not enough, we'll give you the chance to test your skills on a series of ice driving activities. Your prize includes travel insurance too. One winner must be over 21 and hold a valid driver's license. Both must hold valid passports. For your chance of winning, just answer the following question. Ian Fleming's James Bond is A, a secret agent, B, an estate agent, or C, a theatrical agent? And call 0900 144 7744 with your answer.
I've just got that with our hands. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got that? Have you got that? Have you sussed it
I've
out?
got that.
Okay, you got
Hello
that.
there. Welcome back
Okay,
to the
it's
Big
got that.
Breakfast. What are you doing?
Don't. I'm really
Have
tired.
you seen gestures?
Am I still asleep or awake? I can't tell. Okay. here we
Wake
go.
up, Vorney.
Sorry.
It's Tuesday morning.
Hey,
it's
do you
a bit
see
like
one?
that. Let's all stand up and dance.
Okay, let's just stand up, just to get ourselves. Just shake it out a bit. Come on, shake it out a bit. There we go. And shake it out.
Come on then, stand up.
And shake it out. That's nice. And pony. And pony. And pony. And pony. Okay, now we can sit down. We're fine. We're warmed up. We're warmed up. That's lovely.
Are we feeling awake now?
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. I can see you. I just saw that. I watch it on Aussie Style Aerobics. Do you ever watch that? Do you ever watch Aussie Style Aerobics?
And they do the pony.
They pony, and they're all these really bendy women who are dead chunky, and they look so bendy. They look like you
Sure,
can
they're
pack them up
Australian,
into a
not
rucksack
Hungarian.
and whack. They could be Hungarian,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, you ready for this?
Okay, anyway, we've just seen a fantastic clip.
Hey, did you
of-
see One Foot in the Grave last night, Denise?
Well, do you think they've done the right thing, killing off Victor Meldrew?
Yes, I do. Victor's not the only one to suffer. The last couple of weeks have also seen Brookside Susanna Farnham and Inspector Morse bite the bullet, ladies and gentlemen. And also Great Uncle Bulgaria. Let's not forget that. Genuinely, actually dead. It is with these sad demises in mind we bring you the facts and figures that make up our telly-death-related
Muffin tears.
vital statistics, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Vital statistics, cast or sob. Vital statistics, they're out of a job. Yes, indeed, it's time for today's celebrity death-related vital statistics. I don't believe it. Okay, here we go. Number of people who watched the death. Don't ham it up.
No, I just wiped my fingernails on the
Again,
table.
you're quite clumsy at the
Not
moment, aren't
really
you?
clumsy.
What's clumsiness symptomatic of? Do we know? What does it mean when you start? What, you got
Means
knocked
you're-
over?
Yes.
Oh, you've always got to
We
go
suffer
one
is because
better.
we're
haven't you? Oh, Denise cuts her finger. You've been knocked over in intensive
We
care
are.
all night,
We had a
haven't you?
conversation on the phone yesterday for about 1 hour about that we're two both very dizzy blondes.
It's dangerous in the afternoons. I got
Well,
knocked over by a van.
I'd certainly draw a big question mark over the word blonde.
Okay, I'm Ginger.
Yeah, I know. Go on, Donna. You were knocked over and killed yesterday. Tell us about that.
I did.
How did
I
you
got
get knocked over?
It wasn't yesterday. It was a couple of days ago. But a van. I was like, "That? What's that?" Thud in my back. A van had reversed into my back because I was walking around.
You said a van.
That was me, Van Houten.
Honestly, in the afternoons it does get quite dangerous, doesn't it?
No, I
What
think
gets
what Donna's
dangerous,
trying
Donna?
to say
No,
is
Donna,
because
no,
I'm
no,
tired.
When you're so tired, I was walking around.
No,
like
she's
that.
trying to say because of the hours that we work.
Oh, right, okay.
You know, in the afternoon for us, we get quite tired and slightly clumsy.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying neither of you.
Oh.
Whoops. Oh, Denise, see what you've done.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
sorry.
Okay, you ready for this? This is stat one. Are you ready? Oh, that's nice and warm on my
Oh,
trousers.
sorry. Did I
No,
get-
it is. It's nice, but it'll turn cold in a second.
How do you know that?
I know, because it probably behaves exactly the same as urine. Don't you hate that, though, when you do wet yourself, you're on your way back, and it's nice and warm at first, and by the time you get home, it's freezing. Hate that. Anyway, number of
got
people who
these
watched the
issues?
death of Victor Meldrew in One Foot in the Grave. How many people watched the death of
Big,
Victor
big
Meldrew?
viewing
This is
figures.
estimated, actually. Estimated.
Well,
What do
I
you
would
think?
say EastEnders would normally get, say, about 13, 14
We're talking about
million.
One Foot in the Grave,
I know,
though.
but that's what I'm saying, and it's a big show, so
No.
I'd say about 15.5 million.
OK, Donna Rare?
Say about 12.6.
Not bad, Don. It's 13 million. This is the same morbid number who tuned in to see Morse bite the bullet last week. Same fans, probably. The 13 million watching Morse die, move on to see Victor Meldrew die.
Yeah.
Like buffalo going from one feeding ground to another. The death fans. Number of these people who are grave diggers themselves. How many of those 13 million actually dig graves for a living? It's not a job I'd like to particularly do. Someone does it.
2,000.
Simon Field, have you ever dug a grave?
Rather not talk about
Have
it.
you ever
Okay, wait
had
till
one
next year,
foot
mate.
in the grave?
OK, go on. How many grave diggers do you reckon there are?
Ever?
Yeah, no, in Britain. No, ever. All-time record.
I'd
No,
say
go on.
10,000.
No, 211. Number of... Surprisingly. Number of graves those grave diggers could collectively dig during an average 45-minute episode of One Foot in the Grave. If it takes one man... No. How long does it take? 211... How many graves can 211 people dig in 45 minutes? If we use the unitary method, we can probably get down to this one. Simon, what do you think?
211.
No, they're not doing a grave each side.
No.
They work quite slow. How many?
50.
Well, it's better. Tom and Tim.
160.
160. It's only 21. It takes one grave digger an entire working day to dig the average 6-foot grave, unless you're Johann Heinrich Karl Theim of Aldenburg in Germany.
What a lovely name.
It's a lovely name, isn't it? It's a lovely language. He dug a total of 23,311 graves in his 50-year career, averaging 1.2 graves a day, every day, including Sundays, for 50 years, ladies and gentlemen. How fascinated are you by that?
That's amazing.
Are you fascinated by that? Don't lie. We cry. Exactly right. Stat 2. Percentage of people who recover when resuscitated with a defibrillator in a real-life casualty department. What do you think? What do you say, Ben?
10%.
You're exactly right, Ben.
Quite literally, first thing came into my head. I don't know where it came from. I don't know. I just suddenly thought 10. It was like a number. It appeared before me, and I shouted it out.
Percentage of people who recover when resuscitated with a defibrillator in the casualty department of Holby City Hospital. Let's just see if Ben is on the roll we think he is.
The numbers. No.
What do you think? What do you think?
90%, 85, 90%.
Clubs are dead.
Yeah.
You reckon what?
90, 85,
Yeah.
70, 75,
60,
77, 78, 79, 80.
Yes, you're exactly right.
That's
I didn't count.
Star pupil. On average, the defib machine is used once every 3rd episode with an incredibly high success rate. In fact, so incredibly high, we cry, drama veloso. Stat 3, percentage chance, if you die in Albert Square, E15, it will be from violent or unnatural death. If you die in Albert
Squash
Square...
by Pat Butcher.
No, E15.
Oh, Pat goes there.
No. Woolworth is not E15. I think you'll find that's E20.
Ah, you're right. E15.
Yeah, this is E15.
No,
There is an
E40,
Albert Square locally.
Is there really?
Yes. Percentage chance if you die in Albert Square, the real one, it'll be from a violent, unnatural death. Carpet.
I'll go with 14.5%.
What? In a real life square?
Yeah.
You're saying that
No.
Yeah.
over 10% of people are dying from violence? That's more than 1 in 10 meet a violent end. Is that what you're saying? In real life?
Yeah.
0.02%.
That's what you're saying, is it?
Yeah.
Really? Is that what you're saying?
That's really what I'm saying.
And you're not going to back down at all due to my threat?
No, I'm not
Due
going to
my
back
threat?
down.
No, don't. This could all
I'm
come
not
to a
gonna back
violent
I know
end.
it's the East End and everything, but there's not lots of guys with
This is
tall
it.
hats and doctor's bags chogging around here, mate. Things have
Johnny,
changed.
Johnny, the East End's
Johnny,
hard.
he's got the look of psycho in his
Okay,
eyes.
he
Have
has,
to go
yeah. It's
easy.
1%, all right? It's 1%, viewers. Okay, percentage chance if you die in Albert Square.
Oh, sound.
Oh, Sound have decided to get in, have they? Typical. Okay, sorry. Percentage chance if... Producer, please hurry up. Percentage chance if you die in Albert Square, E20, it'll be from a violent or unnatural death. This is East End.
E20.
This is EastEnders, Albert Square. What did you say, Benny?
80.
Nah, sorry. Simon Field.
Simon Fielder.
64.
Yeah. Denise Van Houten.
75.
Exactly right, Denise, well done. Of the 20 character deaths on EastEnders, 15 have been violent or unnatural sex acts.
Involving
We cry,
Pat Butcher.
mad, stiff-eco! And those are the end of today's fascinating vital statistics, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed all those. We've got Sam Janus on the show this morning.
Janus! It's Samantha Janus!
We've got Samantha Janus on the show.
Samantha Janus, the gorgeous Samantha Janus, not Janus.
I know, I started saying it's a joke and it just sort of took.
OK, we'll
I'm
stop
sorry.
that because you'll get very, very
I know
angry.
she'll get really offended as well.
But
She's
right now,
pregnant
it's
and-
time for the lovely, divine Miss Donna.
Here's Donna.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the phone bunker, where my dedicated Toon Army are ready as ever to take all of your calls this morning. Of course, we'd like to know about all of your birthdays, what you're going to be getting up to. Maybe you'd like to give a special birthday dedication. And Donna's high five today, because today we are celebrating World Television Day in the phone room. That's right. And we're asking all of you, the lovely Big Breakfast viewers, what they consider to be the best TV programmes of all time. There's millions, apart from this show, of course. So get calling on the normal number, which is 020-8985, all the ones. Or you can fax me on 020-8985, all the twos. Or you can email at bigbreakfast@channel4.com. Well, the TV Hall of Fame is packed with fantastic TV moments, but we can only show a few, of course. So in honour of World TV Day, here's the first of our 5 golden greats that we've recreated. At number 5, here it is. It's the moment that Craig confronted Nasty Nick on Big Brother. Remember that?
I'm very disappointed in yourself. I not only feel I'm quite positive, and I've got evidence that you're plotting against everyone here to vote against each other and divert from you.
Do you really want the £70,000 so much? Is that why you're doing it?
I've done something wrong, and it's, you know.
You're sick. You're sick.
Thanks to the Big Breakfast today. It's Tuesday, it's the 21st of November. I'm Denise Van Outen.
And I'm Donna Eyre. Good
Yay.
morning to you.
Nice.
You look great.
OK, oh, thank you. Just going all KD Lang on me. Coming up today, we've got a holiday in the French Alps to give away in our competition Yanks for the Memory with Jeff and Stacey Lardberger. Plus, Leanne Rimes and Charlie's Angels get hot, hot, hot in the sizzler. And we get the latest news from America from Mr. Joe Reichman.
We certainly do. And all this week, we've been giving you the chance to win the behind-the-scenes tour of Warner Brothers Studio in LA, where Friends is filmed. And if you were thinking, could this competition be any better than
Could it,
yes,
Donna? Could it?
It could. Because not only that, we are giving you the chance to get a possible walk-on part in the show.
No. Can you believe this?
Can you believe that?
You get to go to LA and you actually get to be part of Friends.
And do an episode of the series.
Yeah. And meet all the
Maybe it's me.
cast. And it also includes return flights, 6 nights hotel accommodation. Did you do this?
No.
You get transfers, studio tour, car hire, spending money, travel insurance.
And a ticket for your
You actually get
friends.
travel insurance. Yes. And a ticket for a friend to watch.
That's amazing. But
Watch
there
the
is a
show.
bit of a catch.
Not to watch us.
But tell them there's a bit of a catch because you must be over 21 to
Must
enter this.
be over the age of 13.
And you must have a valid passport and visa.
Driving licence.
Yes.
But now, here's how you can enter the competition. From today until Thursday, we have different friends' faces that will appear somewhere on the show. All you have to do is spot 3 of the faces, remember who you saw
and where you saw them.
If you think you've spotted a friendly face, then call this number. The number is 09001 447717. That's 09001 447717. And calls should cost you no more than £80. No, they'll cost you no more than 60p.
Fantastic. So we'll be telling you a bit more about that later on. But right now, it's over to Jasmine Lawson for the Big Breakfast
Leave your
News.
arms when you tell them now.
Good morning, these are the main stories on Tuesday, the 21st of November. D-Day for the US of A, celebrity eco-warriors named and shamed, and Westlife exposed. After 13 days of waiting, the fate of the US presidency could be decided today. Florida's Supreme Court will decide whether vote counting should continue to drag on. Democrat Al Gore needs the hand count of votes if he's to have a chance of beating Republican George W. Bush to the White House. Tony Blair is under pressure to ban French beef products. The Minister of Agriculture, Nick Brown, has warned Mr. Blair we may be eating French beef that's infected with BSE. Meanwhile, the French government has taken out full-page ads in the nation's papers arguing its beef is safe. The Prime Minister is standing by his decision to pledge 12,500 British troops to a new European Rapid Reaction Force. Critics reckon it's the first step to creating a European army. But Tony Blair says our troops will get their orders from Britain, not Brussels. Campaigners at the climate conference at The Hague have accused celebrity eco-warriors of hypocrisy. Celebrities, including Sting, Bono and Pierce Brosnan, were accused of preaching eco-friendly gospel only to jump into fuel-guzzling cars and jets. Everyone's favourite Irish boys, Westlife, are showing some barefaced cheek, but it's not their fault. A thief has left the hunks virtually naked after pinching all their suits. The boys' designer now has to start from scratch to replace the gear, and although Westlife might not be happy, you won't find many of their fans complaining. Here's the sport. Bradford's new boss, Jim Jeffries, is quietly hoping he can turn Stan Collymore into their saviour. And the man known as Whispering Jim north of the border is already a fan, having tried to sign the wayward star twice whilst at former club Hearts. Alex Ferguson insists there'll be no Greek tragedy tonight as Manchester United take on Panathinaikos in the Champions League. Wes Brown and Gary Neville are set to continue their defensive partnership in a starting lineup with no injury worries. That's the Big Breakfast News. Simon's at the house for the weather.
Thanks very much, Jasmine. Well, a nippy morning. It's getting slightly warmer here, but expect a lot of fog and frost this morning. However, when that clears up, we should see a relatively dry and sunny morning, if rather cold. However, by midday, rain will begin creeping past the Phoebe Isles there into the southwest, and indeed, that'll start moving its way up the country this afternoon, hitting Wales in there, and indeed, Northern Ireland will get hit by that. Most of the country from about here downwards is going to see that rain today. Scotland probably the only place that's going to stay relatively dry, apart from coastal areas where there might be a few showers. I'm back in half an hour. Give me a call if you want to know your weather. But for now, somebody's about to win a gorgeous prize in Yanks for the Memory.
Yanks for the Memory is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I'm here, honey!
Hey, there's nothing like an English roast beef lunch, Jeff!
Except another English roast beef lunch.
Hey, how many did we have?
200!
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, we're fat Americans.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Stacy Lordberger.
Hey, where is the concierge? Where's the concierge? The service in this country sucks. It sucks. In America now, I'd be offered a burger. Hiya. I'm Jeff Lardberger.
Hi. Hi, I'm Stacy Lordberger.
Hi, we were visiting a soccer ground. We went to see the soccer ground. It's like a famous soccer ground, but there was like no stadium there. When we got there, they knocked it all down. It was meant to be like the home of the game. They knocked it down, the Twin Towers.
Wembley.
Right. Hey, Yanks for the Memory. Yeah. For the memory!
Okay, let's meet the callers!
Okay, who are our callers? Number one is Gary Lanks.
Hello,
Hi,
Johnny. How you doing?
Lanks. How are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Of course we can. How are you?
I'm doing fine, yeah. How's yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. I've been clean now for 8 years.
Oh, good stuff.
Hey, Gary, you clean? You still got issues around you?
No, I'm dirty. I've just finished a night shift, Johnny.
Finished a night shift, huh?
Yeah.
I'll tell Johnny when I see him.
Okay.
Hey, Gary, how many do you think the concierge is going to guess right here?
I would say 5.
5?
That's 5 cheeseburgers!
5 cheeseburgers. Give me 5. Let's go to Mike in Bristol. Mikey, hey, how you doing?
Hi, yo.
Hi, Mike!
Hi, yo.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well.
Hey, what's the weather doing in your part of England?
Not a lot.
Not a lot? That's so funny. Okay. Mikey, how many do you think she's gonna get right? Her, the concierge.
Bit of a fan of hers, so 4.
Bit of a fan of hers, so 4?
That's
What would you have said if you didn't like her? You know what I mean? Right. Let's meet our last caller.
We got Valerie from Brighton.
Oh, that name sucks.
Hi, Valerie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Got any kids?
Yes.
Are they fat?
No.
Keep feeding them up.
No, I don't.
All right.
No, you should do.
Valerie, is fat an issue with you?
No.
Because I sense a lot of issues around you.
No, I'm
release,
fat.
release. Come on. You got issues?
No, none at all.
Don't go there. Okay. Valerie from Brighton, how many do you think, honey?
3.
3?
Yep.
Okay.
That's 3 cheeseburgers.
3 cheeseburgers. Okay, we got the cards here. Are you ready, concierge? Okay, I'll split them in half.
Remember, if you
take
don't know
half.
one, you just have to say,
Don't even go there. Okay, here we go. Stace, your buttocks have shifted a load of whack. Okay, let's do it.
Hey, I can hear that tune, Jeff. The one we heard at the club the other night.
No, not now. We gotta get on with the cut. No, my buttocks are slipping. Okay. Here we go.
Turn you up.
Okay, here we go. You ready, hon?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Time on the clock. 60 seconds. Okay. It's a big clock above the Houses of Parliament.
Big Ben.
Correct.
Okay, it's got views. The people ride around in parks. They say it's an eye, but it looks like a giant bicycle wheel. The London Eye. Absolutely right.
Okay, this is Big Mountain. We call it a molehill, but it's Big Mountain in Wales. It's also the last name of a photographer, kind of related to royalty.
Snowden.
Right, honey.
Okay, this guy, he's a politician. He's been in Labour for like years. Isn't he
In
the
Labour?
leader? He's been in Labour for years.
Don't go there.
Tony Blair.
Okay, there we go. He's the sexiest old guy in the world. Used to be like Bond.
He used to be
He used to be yeah, right, honey.
Okay, this woman, she used to have something to do with the Conservatory parties. I think she was president of England.
Would that be Margaret Thatcher?
Conservatory
Yeah,
party.
she was real unkempt.
Yeah, that's right. She got really dodgy hair.
It's a house in London, big house.
Buckingham Palace.
Correct, but out of time.
Oh, that's so unfair. How many
Certainly is.
postcards does the concierge get right?
5 she got.
Which means we have a winner. It's Gary Lang.
Gary Langs, how you doing, Gary?
I'm doing not bad, Johnny. I'm over the moon, thanks.
Gary, you're going to Venice. How do you feel?
Feel excellent, Johnny. I'm looking forward to it.
Is he really going to Venice? No, he's going skiing in Venice.
You'll get to do lots of this.
You want a ski holiday in Venice? How do you feel, dude?
I feel brilliant, mate. I'm going snowboarding in January.
You like that, huh? You like a bit of that, huh? You like a bit of that, huh? Hey, you like it hardcore, huh? Bet you do. Me and Stace, we're kind of broad-minded about pornography. Right, Stace?
Hey, our new film's out soon.
It's real good. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's called Fry the Fat. Listen, we gotta roll.
Jeff and Stacy Lodberger are currently appearing in Honey, I Hate the Kids on Broadway.
Leanne Rimes has gone straight to #1 with this single, Can't Fight the Moonlight, from the film Coyote Ugly.
You can try to resist, try to hide from my kids, but you know.
Leanne let the Sizzler into a secret and told us what Coyote Ugly means.
Let me put this nicely. It's when a guy goes to a bar and or it could work for a girl too, and you find up and you wake up in the bed with a really somewhat not attractive person, and you want to chew off your arm to get away. So that's what Coyote Ugly means.
As well as writing a lot of the soundtrack for the film, Leanne also got the chance to make a guest appearance.
I love acting, and I did a lot of theater when I was younger, so it's something I want to do in the future. And I had a lot of fun with the girls. They made me feel right at home, and it was great. So hopefully you'll be seeing me on the big screen again soon.
The young country star is coming out of her shell, and she's happy with her new image.
I'm really changing as a person. It's just who I am now, and I don't try to change myself for anyone but me. And it was just, you know, I cut my hair and I just dyed it red the other day just to try something different, you know. So it's just, I'm becoming more of a woman and more of a sexy person, just, you know, and just I want to celebrate being a woman.
You certainly know Coyote Ugly.
Good morning, Angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
Cameron Drew and Lucy Liu are Charlie's Angels, solving crimes in their own unique style. And spouting their own brand of girl power.
I think today women we're so blessed that we're at the place that we're at through the trials and struggles of the women before us who found a way for us to live in some sort of balance, you know, in equality with men.
But don't worry, lads, it's not all post-feminist theory. There's kung fu.
Trip, fall, you get bruised. And I got bruised a lot.
There are also a number of fetching costumes, with each angel having their personal favourite.
The race car driver outfit. I loved the harem outfit. That was a lot of fun for me. And I love the Swiss Miss outfit. At your service.
But perhaps best of all, Cameron shakes her booty in Spider-Man underwear.
That's really fun because, see, that was an homage to our friend here, Drew Barrymore, every once in a while, Drew's tushy just gets away from her, and she doesn't know exactly what's going on, but it delights us all, and so that was my homage to her.
Seldom has watching a load of pants been so enjoyable.
China's Titanic, Thursday at 8 on 4.
Tuesday the 21st of November.
It is. What's the date today?
Tuesday the 21st of November.
God, the year is whipping by, isn't it?
It's time to start Christmas shopping, everybody.
It really is. No way. Christmas Eve. Everyone here is trained to go on Christmas Eve.
No.
Yes. Christmas Eve after 7 at night when the shops thin out a bit. That's when I'm going. Gonna make a late break. No, I'm not. You tell you what, you get some bargains. Shopkeepers are panicking. The whole retail sector panics.
You're a father now.
I know. That's why I can join the panic. Are you there, Joe?
We're going over to LA now.
Johnny, you there? Can you hear me?
Joe, you've got out of the flat, Joe.
Hey, cameraman, come to me. Turn around, let's go. We got the camera. Hey, how's everyone doing?
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah, I'm over here. How's everything going?
Not too bad. Joe, where are you in Los Angeles at the moment?
I am on Melrose Avenue at a restaurant called Goodfellas. It's a great restaurant, excellent Italian food. It's within walking distance of my house, so I come here from time to time. LA is one of the most glamorous and fascinating cities in the world. But at 11:45 on a Monday night, there is absolutely nobody here. Take a look.
Yeah, Joe, you say that, but I mean, when I've ever been there, all the nightclubs shut at like 2 o'clock in the morning and no one's ever walking down the streets anywhere. Everyone just gets in cars. I think it's one of the dullest cities you can possibly visit. Discuss. No,
at least it doesn't rain here every day.
It's
all right, Johnny.
Just to parallel it for British people, it's like, if you've never been to Los Angeles, it's like the Cromwell Road in London. Times 1,000.
It's one of those things, Johnny. Johnny, it's one of those things. It's amazing that people don't walk here more often, considering how much it rains in London. You guys walk everywhere.
Yeah,
it's kind of amazing.
Of course we do. But
really
there, everyone goes, cars. It's just cars, isn't it? There are no pedestrians, and if they are, everyone's quite suspicious they're drunk.
It's December, and it's like 60, and nobody wants to go outside because it's freezing.
Oh.
I know.
Anyway, Joe, that's enough of us talking about Los Angeles in such a dull fashion.
What have you got for us this morning?
Let's talk more about what else we have going on. You know what? I heard you guys had Jim Carrey in the studio last Friday. Is that true?
Right.
Okay, two errors. Yeah, one, it's not a studio, it's a house. Two, he was in the shed.
Yeah,
Carry on.
Wait, I heard he was there, and he was there. But you know, he had a very big weekend here in the States. Over here in the States, his movie, The Grinch, made $55.1 million this weekend. That is the 5th biggest grossing movie in the history of movies, and the #1 film of a non-sequel that's ever opened ever in the world. So it's absolutely amazing that he made $55.1 million. That beats Batman Forever, which I believe made $52.7 million in its opening weekend. So it's absolutely Jim Carrey's biggest opening ever. So, yay, Jim! Congratulations to
Joe,
you.
can I ask you a question here? What do you think of the film The Grinch?
You know what? I actually have not had a chance to get in yet here. You know, in LA, it's been sold out whenever time I've tried to go to the theater.
Okay.
So I've not had the opportunity.
I don't think it's one of those children's films that adults enjoy. Personally, I
hear it's a film that everyone loves, and that everyone I know who has seen it has loved it.
Wrong. It's not like it's no Toy Story 2. This it's not all Toy Story 1. It's not one for all the family. The Grinch, I'd say under 5s.
Under 5, really?
I'm not being funny. Under 5s. They're over 5.
I'm sure I will.
They want violence,
sure I will love
sex.
Well, in any case, move on to other news. What else is going on here? There's a really big thing going on with the movie that isn't actually finished yet. A movie called 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Kevin Costner, over there, and Kurt Russell are both grappling for the final cut of the film. You see, the producers have given them both a cut. So what's happening is that they're showing their cuts of the film to different test audiences here and around the country. And whoever's cut is liked and gets higher ratings is the one that's going to be released by the studio. So it looks like the director has absolutely no say. And this leads to the question, has the director left the building? You know what I'm saying? Basically, what's going on is that Costner's cut leads more towards a kind of like action-based version, and Kurt's is actually much more of a character-driven one. So everyone's leaning towards the Costner kind of like bang 'em up explosions, bad guy version, and it seems like that's the one that's winning out. Also, what's going on here is Sean Puffy Combs, cut over there. Puff Daddy, as you guys know him, is no Hollywood Grinch himself. It seems that he is paying for 30,000 people right in Atlanta to have a Thanksgiving dinner. Now, Thanksgiving obviously is a holiday that we celebrate here. This is celebrating the holiday of escaping you people over there. But basically, Combs says, I feed the hungry in New York every year for the holiday, and seen hands-on what it does for the people. It's something we need to all come out and support, even if it's just $1 each. So if you guys want to send your pounds over here to help people with Thanksgiving, that would be very sweet.
We've got our own
Anyway,
problems
that's
here.
what's going on.
We've got our own problems. We give money to them, Terry Wogan and all that. But you know what? Next door to you, you've got a woman who looks extremely bored while you're doing this.
She can't. That's because she can't hear you, Johnny. This is Shannon. You know Shannon.
I know Shannon.
Shannon.
Hello, Shannon. Nice to see you. Can I just ask Shannon what she's reading while you broadcast?
He would like to know what you're reading.
Ricky Martin.
She's reading about Ricky Martin and the Rugrats.
I get it. I get how the whole thing works. She reads entertainment and then just gives you little bits of information which you then give to us.
She writes all my segments, Johnny.
Okay, it's cheap and I like it. It's cheap, it's in-house. It's lovely,
cheap, it's in-house.
Joe, have you got any gadgets for us this morning?
Gadgets, yes, we do have gadgets this morning. Actually, we have what's going on. We have this thing right here. It's actually called the cure for road rage. You've heard about road rage here in the States. It's very, very, very big. Well, you know, people like shooting up on the freeway and causing a lot of trouble. Well, this lets people get out their aggressions, even with heavy traffic like we have here. Show them the traffic again, Daniel. Thank you. As you can see, if it says, please let me in if you want to merge with traffic. If there's a ton of traffic and the people still won't help you, move over. Isn't that cute, huh? All right, and let's say this is what also you can do. They say thank you if you get the opportunity. And then what happens is you move on, and if you see someone you think is cute, you get to say, hey, call me. Huh? That's it. You put your number down there. And you get to say, don't call me. This is a way to actually date and flirt at the same time while you're driving. Because there's nothing better than driving on the freeway and waving flags like this and doing that type of thing. Because that is the best way to get attention. Anyway, that's all for today. Goodbye, Johnny.
Are there any of those things
the video. Oh, wait, you know what? I have something else for you before we go. I want to tell you, there was something going on here in Hollywood this weekend. It was the Hollywood Reporter held its annual Young Star Awards here in the States. What that does is that honors kids between the ages of 6 and 18 for their achievements in TV, film, and stage, and what they've done here. So actually, we went by there, and since they have such short careers, the show probably didn't run long. Let's take a look at what we saw when we went by there. This weekend saw Hollywood indulge in a small celebration, or should that be a celebration of all things small? Yes, it was the 5th annual Young Star Awards. The Kitty Oscars and the little darlings were out on force. And some kids already had their eye on the future.
I want to start heading towards the directing and producing when I'm older, so...
But some, like Mara Wilson from Thomas and the Magic Railroad, were a bit worried that the kids weren't being taken seriously.
One thing that kind of bothers me is people are always saying, oh, look down, all these people have, look at the way all these, like, child actors have gone, but that's really just, like, 10% of them. It's that 10% that gives the other 90% a bad name.
For Stuart Little and Jerry Maguire star Jonathan Lipnicki, the occasion almost saw him, well, lost for words.
I think it's really fun for someone, like, and what am I saying? I think it's a really good chance for me, and I think I'll have a fun time.
Best Young Actor went to Haley Joel Osment for The Sixth Sense. Go figure. But even with all the adulation, his parents have kept his feet on the ground.
I'm having fun, just being a normal kid in a business like that, and they've really kept my feet on the ground, and that's the main reason I'm doing a good job.
And he has normal interests, like other kids.
I have quite a lot of people I know on the web, so it's mainly for me to keep in touch with everybody.
Make sure you stay away from naughty net sites, Haley. Now, if you ask me, Haley Joel Osment deserves an award for best imitation of a 10-year-old, because he's got to be like 43. The kid talks like he has a doctorate. It's unbelievable. But anyway, that's all I want to say right now. Donna, back to you. Miss you. Bye.
Bye.
Joe, you know those things they hold out of cars? Is the one with just a target on it?
Well, just a target?
Is there a target?
No target.
Okay.
If there was, where would you like me to hold it, Johnny?
Joe, listen, I'll see you later, matey. See you Thursday.
Oops.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you very much, Joe Ryman.
Do you know what? We're going to go to Donna now. He's in the phone room. Here's Donna.
I certainly am. Good morning to you, and the phone lines have been so busy today because all morning we've been asking you, of course, for your birthdays, and also in honour of World Television Day we've been asking you, the people at home, for your favourite TV programme of all time. Now I'm just going to read a couple by you because Mike and Keswick said Bullseye gets my vote. It was super smashing marvellous. And El Dorado, it was easily the best thing on TV. Now I'm sure no doubt you've been inundated with calls for some of my classic moments from Biker Grove, I'm sure. But anyway, because as you know, we are recreating some of the most memorable moments. Give it a rest! Some of the most memorable moments from TV's golden years in honour of World Television Day. So we've had number 5. Now at number 4, we proudly present our version of the Albert Square shocker when Den left Angie.
I got a little present for you, Ange.
What is it, then?
It's a divorce paper. Now, do you get the message? I've been waiting to do this for years. Happy Christmas, Ange.
How would you react if you found out your fiancé was already married? Cutting Edge explores the decision to forgive or not, tonight at 9 on 4.
Breakfast on Tuesday the 21st of November. I'm Denise Van Elton.
I'm Johnny Vaughan, and here's what's still to come on this morning's show. Here we go.
Peter Pan.
I'm the I am.
Peter Pan of TV.
I am. I'm just honest people doesn't get any older, you know. It's amazing. People comment on me and Cliff Richard. After the news, I'll be sifting. We don't talk. After the news, I'll be sifting through the street and pulling out the best in today's paper review. Believe me, it sounds better than it is. Denise.
And what's at 8:20? We invite 3 dignitaries from around the country to battle it out in a bid to win their town the ultimate prize, having their Christmas lights turned on by TV's Richard Bacon. Yay! How exciting!
Where is Richard Bacon? Is he here yet?
He is here.
Oh, it's a surprise, man, it's a surprise.
He's hiding behind that curtain.
At 8:30, we're joined by guest and a half as soon to drop Samantha Janus, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to pop in, tell us what she's up to at the moment, and she's supporting a worthy cause, I can tell you. But do you know what?
I can tell you.
I can tell you. Dear Knave, here is Jasmine Lawson.
Yeah.
Good morning. These are the main stories on Tuesday, the 21st of November. Democracy judged in the US. Honda takes on the robot wars, and Mel, see you later. The identity of the most powerful man on the planet is still being decided. The Florida Supreme Court will rule whether a handful of votes can be recounted manually. That could swing it in favour of Al Gore, who's trailing Bush by just 900.
This is a matter of utmost and vital importance to our nation, our state, and our world.
There's more misery ahead for millions of rail users, and it's not just down to continued delays. Although season ticket holders are set to get up to £250 compensation, those with weekly passes won't get a penny unless they kept hold of their old tickets. Israel has hit back hard at Palestinian targets following an attack on a school bus in which 2 people died. Helicopters blasted Palestinian security officers in Gaza with dozens of rockets. A new lightweight humanoid robot called Asimo has been unveiled in Tokyo. Developed by Honda, it's able to walk just like a person. He's flexible enough to turn doorknobs or switch on a light, and can even dance, unfortunately like your granddad. It could be the end for Spice World if Mel C's slip of the tongue is any indication. She told Frank Skinner she'd been luckier since she left. She quickly backtracked, saying she only meant the break she took to pursue her solo career. Here's the sport. A last gasp winner at Highfield Road continued to confound Ipswich's pre-season critics and consigned Coventry to a 5th successive defeat. David Thompson's free kick was the closest the Sky Blues came, and a stalemate seemed on the cards until Fabian Wilness popped up to take the Tractor Boys into 5th place. England's test hopes in Pakistan could suffer a blow, with Dominic Cork set to return home because of a back injury. A replacement's unlikely to be called for, with Craig White and Alex Tudor both able to fill the all-rounders role. That's the Big Breakfast News. Simon's at the house with the weather.
Thanks very much, Jasmine. Good morning to you. Well, it started off rather nippy this morning, but it's getting slightly warmer. So hopefully, as the morning moves on, some of the fog and frost that we've been seeing in most of the mainland will be dispersing quite nicely. And it should turn out rather dry and sunny this morning, but still rather nippy. It's not going to get too warm. Unfortunately, though, it may be rather nice, but by midday, we'll be seeing a band of rain sweeping up from the southwest. That's going to be hitting that kind of Cornwallia region. And by this afternoon, it's going to be sneaking its way northwards, removing the sun from Wales, replacing it with rain, removing that sun from Northern Ireland and replacing it with more of the wet stuff. And the only place that's really going to be avoiding it for a nice change this week is Scotland. Indeed, round the coastal regions you may see a few showers, but otherwise that's the place to go if you want to avoid the wet stuff today. Only a 10 to 20% chance of rain there, compared to a 100% chance for the bit of England that falls between those two hands. Quick look at those nippy temperatures: 7 in Aberdeen, 8 in Belfast, 9 for all of the Midlands and Wales, and indeed London. I'm back in half an hour. Now it's over to Johnny and Denise.
Thanks very much, Simon. What's with you today and your TV laughter?
No, because I'm really tired, I told you.
Well,
Tap of
wake
the
up
starting
then.
teething, and it's really made a difference in my life.
How many hours sleep did you get last night?
Well, no, it was just a rolling bad nap. It was like an hour and a half. It was like, wah! And that was just me.
What, she's in a rock band?
Yeah, she's in a rock band. I woke up, I was like, OK, here we go. I can hear her cry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's pathetic.
I'm
do you know what? There is a force of lethargy in the house this morning that I've never come across before.
Everybody
But there is a
stand up and do it.
powerful force of lethargy. I don't know if it's the friends of the meter greeter. I suspect it is.
We
Right, come
hear
on.
a distant cry.
That's a lot better. Isn't that better, Ed? OK, do we need some warm-up aerobic music for Aussie style ponying?
Yes,
OK, let's have some
come on
Aussie style ponying.
Everybody pony.
OK. And pony. And pony. And pony. Right, that's better. Yeah. That is much better. That was Aussie style ponying. OK, here we go. And now we hear the cry. Right, let's take a look at the Guardian. Samantha Janice has that in her hands. Yes. Who said yes? Yes. OK. Fresh inquiry has Dome sold for £125 million. If you ask me, that is a bargain.
The dome.
It's a great site. It's got great transport link. I know what's in it is cack, but the dome itself is wonderful. You know, it is a fantastic structure. We've always knocked down these great exhibition sites of the past. They no longer exist. Crystal Palace, the site of the exhibition of 1951, it's gone.
Take a breath.
But it's nice to see, you know, they're going to keep it and they're going to use it for something useful. They've regenerated this whole area. It's just the insides, the content that's so corporate dull that's let it down and destroyed about 600 million quid. Been the greatest shame any country's ever had to suffer. Sorry. The Parliamentary Financial Watchdog, the National Audit Office, are to investigate ministers' handling of the sale of the dome for 125 million to a company owned by a Labour supporter. Sleaze! Sleaze! Times. Blair pressed to ban unsafe French beef. Do you know what? After how the French handled our beef, you'd have thought they'd just be dying just to ban French beef. The French have got cows that are as mad as a van, sir. And yet, you know, we think, oh, should we ban it or not? Oh, they've got a bit of mad cow disease. Then they've got a bit of BSE. Should we ban it or not? Yes! Instantly, all those in favour say aye. Aye! When? Now! Right. Now. We should be burning things now.
What?
I don't know. Blair is urged to follow the Dutch and Czechs and ban French beef. In the meantime, the Germans want to ban our beef again, despite the fact our beef's perfectly fine. Might have to start banning their cars. Start. Camilla Toff bags TV 1 million. Good news. Nothing like it.
Seriously good girl.
So wicked.
What do you think she'll do with her £1 million?
I think she's going to invest in leather trousers and blazers and live in Fulham and get at her husband.
And go to Marks and Sparks.
Yeah, that's it. Go to
Stock
Marks
up
and
for
Sparks.
Christmas.
Exactly right. Look at good hampers and probably look at lovely fleur-de-lis wallpaper. Smash it. But you know, money. They say money begets money. I can't believe it even does on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
So she's loaded then?
Yeah, well, apparently.
Maybe she should give some to charity then.
Well, no, she's Camilla Parker Bowles' cousin. But she might not. What do you say? But she might not be lauded. No. You're absolutely right.
She might not have any money at all.
I know.
Obviously, she went on there to get a few bob.
Exactly right. Yeah. She might be one of those really
Or
poor
maybe
toffs.
she's just really greedy.
Yes.
Well bred.
She might live in one of those tiny flats with just a few antiques they managed to save from the big house. Yes, we saved one or two things from the big house. We've got a little one-bedroom flat in Monte Carlo as well. Just a massive dining table wedged into a tiny room. We didn't want to get rid of it. I'm quitting Spice Girls, says Mel C.
Is this true?
Yeah, she let it slip out on Frank Skinner's show.
What?
I think that leaves the Spice Girls with one singer now. It's going to be interesting to see how they...
Posh Spice?
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. In the latest record, they haven't even given Posh a verse. They haven't.
Me and you.
No, in that one, my head is holler, or whatever it is.
My head is
My head is holler. I'll smoke that then, guys.
Do your Mel B.
I'll smoke that then, guys and gals. Yes, indeed. Your love has made a deep impact. Okay.
Word up. Do word up.
Word up. What's the word? Yes, get in there. I'll smoke that then, guys and gals. But, yeah, they didn't give Posh a verse in that.
Really?
No, in Hollow, if you check it, everyone else has a verse. Emma does her lovely
Emma's
voice.
got a lovely voice.
She's got a lovely voice, sweet little voice, lovely voice.
Perhaps she was out shopping at the time.
Yeah. Perhaps she was shopping at the time. Good point.
And winding the baby.
Yes, well, I doubt
David.
it. I'm kind to that in the paper review, actually. There's more coverage of that.
Well,
it's not a good day for the papers, but I'm going to make the best of it. It's another recipe for a long life, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! Another recipe for a long life. Yes! Thanks. Randy Wrinkly Frederick Moore celebrates his 108th birthday today. Well done, sir. He is the official oldest living man in Britain. He admitted, I have to say, the ladies have kept me young. I'm very fond of the ladies. They've been a passion of mine throughout life. But I've never overstepped the mark.
What does he mean by that?
What does he mean by that? I was going to ask you, Denise.
Well, he's never done the nasty.
I don't know. Whoa. Denise, what for you is overstepping the mark?
Doing the nasty.
OK, Samantha, what for you is on a first date would be a man overstepping the mark?
I can't say all of the things. Getting too into
Wow, I've really asked the wrong collection of ladies, haven't I?
Getting too into
Donna, well, that would have to be quite dramatic for me. It would have to be like someone very uncanny. No, Donna, for you, on a first date, what is overstepping the mark, do you think?
You've overstepped it many a time.
No, come on, Donna. What's overstep? On the first date, yeah. Say you're sitting down in a restaurant. Let's not go to the bedroom yet, girls.
It's a public display of affection.
What, really early on?
On the first date, I can hate that.
Well, when they greet you and they kiss you all over the date, you can really feel them going for a real feel of
Yeah.
When they go down, you suddenly feel like
undying love for you and being a little bit too clingy.
On the first date?
Yeah.
Is that overstepping the mark?
On the first date,
yeah. Play hard to get for a little bit.
Okay, okay. Do you like it on a first date for blokes leading you into a restaurant? He grips you so hard there, his knuckles go white. Is that bad? You love that because it just shows he cares, doesn't it? He doesn't want other fellas near you. Okay. Thank you very much. But you can see already the kind of debate. This is excited. Yeah. Who else should we? Actually, I was looking over there and I'm thinking, they look the most morally relaxed, degenerate bunch I've ever seen in my life.
Well, she's from Essex.
No, I was talking about the blokes actually. Who's from Essex?
Blondie.
Blondie. What were you overstepping the mark for you on a first date?
Just being really, really gentlemanly, like.
Right, okay.
Opening doors and
the car
being
door.
all
leaving the car door open while we're parked up. Okay.
Palms, just off the A127.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lovely spot. That.
Classy.
Quite literally a lay-by.
The piano bar. It's a big pickup joint.
In the literal sense of the word. Yeah, it's a pickup joint. That's not... Yeah, OK, here we go. I've got straight to the point here. This is the fiery debate on that Catherine Zeta-Jones wedding, and it continues in the Mail. Straight to the point. Here's a letter. This is from G.A. Gorge in Llanelli, Carmarthenshire, isn't it? In Carmarthenshire, isn't it? It says, what? No Penclawed cockles? What kind of a wedding menu is that? I'd love to have seen them say that to Jack Nicholson at the wedding. Good Jack. Never had a Welsh lass with some Penclawed cockles, innit? I'll just sit here with my cigar. OK, a family flicked through a holiday brochure as they planned their summer break and came face to face with hardcore porn. No. Yeah, a joker in the stapling plant decided in the Cosmos brochure to put X-rated continental sex. Boy, they've given that a billing, haven't they? Has been stapled into the middle section of one on hotels in Mallorca. You can see the dad, though, can't you? Oh, I like the look of this one, my lovely. No, I'll book this myself. So where have you booked, love? Surprise. Charity shops are outpriced. Charity shops are closing because of tough competition from cut-price clothing stores. Scope blames discount shops like Matalan for 80 staff redundancies after profits plunge. Thing is, this is hard to believe when charity shops had to pay no rent, no wage bill, and it's free stock. How can you beat that? How? Do you know what I mean? Is it me being nice? But how can you beat that? Is anyone here in retail menswear? No, but they don't have to pay. They don't have any. I don't think they pay business rates in the same way. No wages, couple of blue rinsers in there, and free stock. I just can't understand. Anyway, so if you work for a charity shop, tell me how you're being beaten for price. Mirrors celebrity surveillance. Christopher Biggins has had a row about a lost button at Blazer in Bluewater in Kent. Now, I can tell you now, we've been trying to get hold of Biggins all morning. Are we still trying to get hold of Biggins?
We're still trying to get hold of him. If you're watching, give us a call.
For the full story, we want to know the...
Can we have the number, please?
Have the number, please.
If you live next door to Christopher Biggins,
just go
bang on his door and wake him up. It's 0208 985 all twos.
0208 985 all twos. We'd really love to find out a little bit more about that. Wacky Bob Browning has finally revealed his secret passion to his worried wife, Wendy. Wendy, 54, became convinced there was another woman in Bob's life. He was disappearing at odd hours after mysterious phone calls. Yeah. She was also mystified, and here's the classic, as to why the garage was always locked. Finally, she confronted Bob. This is in The Sun. The father of two said, "My face went bright red, and I just blurted out, I collect coat hangers." He then unlocked the garage to reveal 600 coat hangers.
People are weird, aren't they?
Yeah, he says, I asked charity shops to phone if anything interesting came in, and that's why I got the strange call. Oh, Bob, you had a very interesting coat hanger in, Bob. I think you should come and have a look. But he says here, I did collect walking sticks. This is cheaper. It's a great one, isn't it? And the last thing is, it's just a bit of another thing you call us in about. David Beckham is the perfect house husband who shines at cooking and cleaning, his wife said yesterday. Victoria Beckham declared he bathes and feeds our son, and overall he is the perfect house husband. He does more housework than I do and cooks. So he looks after the kid. I just want to know, if you can answer me this, what does Posh do? You know what I mean? I met her a couple. I mean, what does she do? She doesn't sing in the band. She gets home and she does nothing. I think she just does this. She goes, David, you missed a bit. You missed a bit over there. You sing, Mel C. I think it's just points. Anyway, 028 all ones. 028 all twos.
You're being so hard on Posh.
I'm not being that hard on Posh. I like Posh. If she's watching...
Yes, I know.
Do you know, if she's watching, I know she's finding this
I'm
funny.
not going to say anything nasty anymore.
Why?
About Posh.
I wasn't saying anything nasty. I was just saying it's a bit of a mystery in here.
She gets a hard time from the press.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't get a hard price. She gets millions of pounds off the press. Don't be
You're
naive.
right.
It's the fun down with the pun down, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Right, 9 of the players in a school rugby team are either twins or triplets. Is it obscene? Here we go. The pun says, scrum mothers do have them. An 850-ton, 130-metre wide bridge is put into place in Newcastle. It's a good pun, Donna. You'll love this pun.
Oh, it's good. The bridge is good.
The bridge is a good bridge, isn't it?
It's fantastic. It's the first rotating bridge.
The pun says, slog on the time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
And the cold weather makes a cheap water bra freeze. It's a woman who's got one. You know, are there water bras? It's bras.
You can get bras with liquid in them, yes.
Yeah, she's been out in the cold and they just frozen rock solid.
Oh, no.
And suddenly she's got, like, really chunky things poking out.
No, that was Jordan.
Oh, that was Jordan. Sorry, I get muddled between guests from yesterday and news stories today. The pun says, Ivan Ice Pear. Those were the papers and puns, ladies and gentlemen. We got through them. What's happening now?
As you get older, when you clap, you get chubby little bits there.
No, I'm quite nicely toned, actually, because I've been doing, as you know, I'm a bodybuilder now.
Show them.
No, I'm not doing bodybuilding now. Do you know why? Because I really hurt my neck last time.
Just do it very quickly.
I can't. I need to psych up. I'll do it during the break for the people here.
All right,
We're going to take a break back in a couple of seconds. Do not go away.
Still to come on this morning's Big Breakfast, we team up with the gorgeous Samantha Janus, who's in supporting a good cause.
A whole day with the total entertainer, backstage and live. Robbie Williams, T4 Sunday.
Here's mate, and take it away now. That'll have fooled him. Gets him every time.
Is there nothing this man can't do?
This week, the Big Breakfast came into possession of a very interesting memo which was circulated internally at Mansfield Council. It reads, we've had a glimmer of interest from Channel 4's The Big Breakfast about reporting from our evening Christmas light switch-on event. At this stage, it's only a glimmer. Richard Bacon from The Big Breakfast did interview Carl Cooper a few months ago, so I hope this means there is no objection to working together. And that is from, that's a Mansfield Council fax. There we go. We got that, a mole gave us that. We were passed this memo by our insider at Mansfield Council. That's Richard Bacon's mum. And in anticipation, we gave them a call. Unfortunately, they've already booked 2 minor celebs, Coronation Street's Gary Mallett and Jenny from Beachcomber Bay. So rather than send Bacon there, we thought we'd offer him to a local councillor who don't have a celebrity of their own. Please welcome to the house the mayors of Hastings, Aylesbury, and perhaps best of all, Elstree, ladies and gentlemen. Now, all 3 of you have failed to attract a minor celeb to turn on your lights. Is that correct?
That's yes.
Yes. OK, in a moment, we'll give you the chance to put that right. Before that, here's what you could win. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a big favourite down here at the house. He's someone who lights up our mornings with his glorious outside broadcasts. He's someone I've enjoyed now for the last 3 years. Well, 1 year. And he is Richard Bacon. Well, it's a magnificent moment when Bacon comes in the house. Dressed in a very casual style this morning. He is quite quite simply Richard Bacon. Morning, Richard. It's an honour to have you down the house here this morning.
Good morning. It's great to be here. Can I start by giving you, Mares, an example of what I can do as a minor celebrity for you?
Please, come with me, Mares. Come with me. Mayor Khan, lead the way.
OK. Here. Mares, hurry up.
Hurry up, Mares. Mayor Khan.
All right.
Every time you've dragged us down.
Now look. This is a model of a town. It could be any of your towns, OK? And this is what I will do. There you can see the high street. Here's a button.
Wait a second. Let's get a camera right on this now. Maybe an overhead. You're going right down the high street. Look, Mayor Khan, would you move that, whatever it is? Right, now shoot down the high street. Let's do this properly.
OK, shall we lower the lights and do a little countdown?
Yes.
OK, here we go. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Lights up. Return to your seats, please, Mayors. Right, thank you very much indeed, Richard Bacon. That was quality.
Thank you very much.
Pure.
I can't.
Pure quality. What are you doing, Matt Khan?
I'm carrying my pantomime hat.
Okay.
There's so much to see in Aylesbury.
Richard, go to the turntable.
I'm on it.
There, he's on the turntable. Sorry, I just thought you'd learned an amazing dance move. Okay, do you know what? We want you to try and persuade us why your city, your town, is worthy of Richard Bacon, who's now on the turntable. I think he's being assisted by... Is that Ben's arm? Normally when it's something as pointless and juvenile as this, we have... Yes. I don't know, I just judged that correctly. OK. So first of all, let's have Mayor Jackie Dowling from Hastings, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Can I say, who have you approached so far to turn on your lights?
Well, we approached Rhino of the Gladiators.
When you wrote to him, did you write, Dear Rhino?
We wrote to him, but...
Did you write, Dear Rhino?
I can't remember.
Yes, you did. I've got the letter.
Yes.
Is the answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's busy doing rehearsals for Hastings Pantomime.
OK.
Do you know I've had
Right.
no approaches for Christmas?
So who have you got?
We haven't got anybody.
OK, thank you very much. I just, for legal reasons, I have to say that before we start.
We want to win him.
Mayor Dowling, you've got 30 seconds to tell us why Richard Bacon should come to Hastings to switch on your Christmas lights. Please take your place behind the podium and have 30 seconds on the clock, please.
Ready? Now?
Go.
Hastings is brilliant with many attractions. There's something for everyone. It's the site of one of the most famous battles in history. We have the beautiful historic Old Town and can boast the largest beach fishing fleet in Europe, home of Grey Owl, Lord Attenborough's latest film, and I mustn't forget to mention the Winkle Club. Importantly, we might not be sitting here today if it wasn't for Hastings because it was where TV was invented by John Logie Baird.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? I would say that is quite a claim. What do we think of that, gang? We like that, didn't we? Very, very good. Off you go, Mayor Dowling. Thank you very much. Mayor Dowling, ladies and gentlemen, of Hastings. Next up, it's our old friend, Mayor Raj Khan, the mayor for Aylesbury, ladies and gentlemen. Big showman, big showman. Firstly, who have you approached so far to switch on your lights?
We've approached Melvin Hughes, and he's been rather busy on those days, but we've been waiting for this day today.
But I've got down here, you've also approached Chris Tarrant.
Indeed, yes.
OK.
Right.
Really gave it the big one there, didn't you?
Absolutely. Right. If I start off, first of all...
30 seconds on the clock, please. It's got to be clear-cut, Mayor Khan, to give everyone else a chance.
Greetings from the people of Aylesbury.
Hello.
Hi. We're here. We have a very lovely county town of Buckinghamshire. It is really, really beautiful. It's got historical buildings and new ones, as you can see here today. We've organised this Christmas Day, Christmas lighting. We've got the great pantomime for the people to come and see. It's a lovely occasion, but we've got a challenge for Richard Bacon. We're going to put him up in the hoist. So if you vote for Aylesbury today, you will have him up in the hoist putting our lights on.
How about that? Thank you very much indeed, Mayor Khan. Thank you very much. Where's everyone waiting? Oh, through there. Can I ask you, are you a Conservative?
I'm a mayor of Aylesbury today, apolitical today.
But you mean, but are you of the Conservative Party?
I'm apolitical, but if you need to know, then I'm a Liberal Democrat.
Ah, Liberal Democrat, there we go. OK, just interesting to know. OK. Finally, we've got Mayor Jean Haywood, the mayor for Elstree, ladies and gentlemen. Up you go, Mayor Haywood. Can I ask who you've approached so far? I think you've got Tarrant as well,
Well,
haven't you?
dare I say it was Chris Tarrant, you know, but too busy with his money, you know.
Okay. He is the obvious choice at the moment, isn't he? Tarrant. He does that show with all the money. People love money, don't they? I love money. Please, could you start your 30 seconds, please, Mayor Hayward, without any further ado?
Elstrom-Bourne Woods, well, the home of Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
True.
Not to mention EastEnders, the Tweenies, and of course, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Many famous people have tread the paths of Elstrom-Bourne Woods, from Charlie Chaplin, of course, to Tom Cruise. But what can we say? We'd like the icing on the cake. We'd like Richard to come along and turn the biggest display on in the whole of Hertfordshire. Thank you.
Has set out her stall. Through you go, Mayor Hayward. Thank you very much indeed. OK, thank you all very much. I think 3 very impressive speakers there. Denise, would you impressed by the high standard of the selling there?
I like the Lib Dem.
OK, you've turned Christmas tree lights on,
I
haven't
have in Romford.
you? In Romford, yeah. Good
I
gig.
just had loads of people chanting, "Get your for the lads."
Is that what you had? so did you get it out?
It was great, yeah, I did.
I was going to say, sounds like heaven.
I
for you.
turned not only the lights on, but the young. Yeah,
I bet. Lovely. Thank you all very much. Now it's down to our discerning viewers who most warrants the help of our minor celebrity, Richard Bacon, ladies and gentlemen. To tell us how to vote, here's Donna in the phone room. Donna.
Thank you, Johnny. That's correct. Thank you. Yes, you people out there are the people that will decide which mayor most deserves the Christmas presents of our very own Mr. Richard Bacon. Will it be the Mayor of Hastings, the Mayor of Aylesbury, or the Mayor of Elstree? Only you can decide. Get calling right now on the number 020 8985 all the ones, or you can fax me on 020 8985 all the two. Marvellous stuff. Now, more a classic TV. As you know, we're always creating great telly here at The Breakfast, but today, to celebrate World Television Day, we're recreating some of the most memorable moments on TV's Hall of Fame. At number 3, we proudly present the day Dalboy discovered the laws of gravity still apply inside a pub.
I think we're on to a winner here, Trig. Play it nice and cool, son, yeah? Nice and cool. You know what I mean? Ooh.
It's Tuesday, the 21st of November. I'm Denise Van Alton. And I'm Orange. This is Donna Howe with bright orange lipstick. Classy bird. The thing is, she pinched it out of my makeup bag.
I've been playing with Denise's makeup and I've just looked in the mirror. I was like, my lips are really orange.
OK, still to come on this morning's show, we'll be joined live
Sorry
by my
about
old
that
mate,
for frightening our younger audience.
Donna, hush your Geordie beak. Still to come on this morning's show, we'll be joined live by my old mate Samantha Janice is in the house. Plus, we'll be getting even more mouthy with another performance from the Puppetry of the Tongue. But right now, all this week, we're giving you the chance to win a behind-the-scenes tour of the Warner Brothers studio in Los Angeles.
That's right, where Friends is filmed. And if you were thinking, could this competition get any better? It certainly can, because we're giving you the chance to win a possible walk-on part in the series.
No way!
Yes, you can get a walk-on part in LA. This fantastic prize also includes return flights, 6 nights hotel accommodation, hotel transfers, studio tour, car hire, spending money, travel insurance.
You get the insurance.
We'll insure you too. Wow. And a ticket for your friend to watch. Fantastic. And we'll even chuck in a cheap orange lipstick as worn by Donna Howe. One winner must be over 21. This is really, really important. Hold a valid driving licence and both must hold valid passports. Now, here's how you can enter.
Yes, from today until Thursday, different Friends' faces will appear somewhere on the show. All you have to do is spot 3 of their faces and remember where you saw. Remember who you saw and where you saw them. That's right. As soon as you think you've spotted any 3 faces, just phone 0900 144 7717, leaving your answer and daytime telephone number. Yes, calls should cost you no more than 60p.
Only 60p! But right now, it is time to go to the lovely...
Do you think I need more orange?
You do. Over to the lovely Jasmine Lowson with the Big Breakfast news
Future's
and
bright.
weather.
Good morning. These are the main stories on Tuesday, the 21st of November. Judges set to decide on President, London's No Fun New Year, and why Westlife suits us. After 13 days of waiting, the fate of the US presidency could be decided today. Florida's Supreme Court will decide whether vote counting should continue to drag on. Democrat Al Gore needs the hand-counted votes if he's to have a chance of beating Republican George W. Bush to the White House. Tony Blair's arrived in Moscow for talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. They decided on an informal meal at the local restaurant ahead of today's summit. London's looking like it's going to be a damp squib over the new year. Mayor Ken Livingstone's been forced to scrap his plans for a massive celebration. He's blaming plans to close all city centre tube stations. Everyone's favourite Irish boys, Westlife, are showing some barefaced cheek, but it's not their fault. A thief has left the hunts virtually naked after pinching all their suits. Although Westlife might not be happy, you won't find many of their fans complaining. That's the Big Breakfast News. Simon's at the house with the weather.
Thanks very much, Jasmine. Morning to you. Well, hopefully the frost should have cleared up by now, but do be careful for icy patches on the roads and that kind of thing. Should perhaps be a few bits of fog here and there as well on country roads and that kind of thing. Again, should be clearing, leaving us with a dry and rather sunny morning, which is rather good. It will be quite nippy though. Unfortunately, by midday we will see a band of rain pushing its way up from the southwest, hitting Cornwall there, and as the afternoon moves on, it's basically going to be sneaking up the country, knocking the sun out there and pretty much leaving rain on Wales and on Northern Ireland. Scotland should be rather dry though for today, but still quite nippy. That's all from me. See you in half an hour. Now it's over to Johnny and Denise.
Johnny, you've got crud in the corner of your mouth.
We're live?
Yes.
OK, joining us now is a star who is the shape of things to come. And that's because she's expecting a baby, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome a friend of Denise's, a friend of the show, and a gorgeous and talented actress. She is, and I'm going to get the name right, Samantha Janus, ladies and gentlemen.
I've had to correct him on so many occasions.
Yes.
He's always saying Janus.
I say Janus, it started as a joke, which I said to you when you first came on.
Samantha Yodels.
Oh, God, when did that all start?
Because-
You started that,
Yes.
didn't you?
Facial hair.
Everyone's going up to me when they say hello and go, hi.
Hello, Samantha Yodels.
Yodels. Anyway, Sam's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Let's establish that. That's a fact.
And how many months pregnant are you? 6. 6 months pregnant. Let's have a look. Stand up. Let's see the bump.
There it is.
Oh, he just moved. Did you see that?
There was movement.
Did you
there.
see that?
Yeah, I saw that movement quite clearly. I've got a trained eye for that kind of thing.
You do.
though.
You're a daddy now, aren't you?
Well, I look at women's bodies.
Oh.
You're actually here today to talk about a
They just
record. Yes, they did. You're actually here today to talk about a record. You're not resurrecting your pop career, are you?
No, I'm not. There's no danger.
No, it's a
It says on the card.
It's a charity record.
It said it on the card, though, and it was very funny.
Which charity is it for?
It's for the Rhys Daniels Trust.
Craig Fairbros came on and told us about that.
That's
I remember.
right.
Yes.
Well, it's being released. The record's being released on December the 11th. It's called The Reason by
Is it drum and bass?
Wish. It's a bit of drum and bass. It's a nice ballad, actually.
Okay. This is the one they slammed the other day on that kind of jukebox jury
Who
thing we
did?
had.
Who did?
I can't remember they were here,
I
and the
think-
single came on and I was going, no.
Who slammed
no.
it?
The kids. The Chingford Boys Choir.
Well, I mean,
Boys in skirts.
They sang It's a Turkey. They didn't know it was a charity.
Everyone needs a turkey at Christmas.
Thank you very much.
well
Everyone needs
done.
a turkey at Christmas. Exactly right.
Wow.
Well, you need a gobble.
Whether it's your taste or not, it's for a really good cause. It's for the Rhys Daniels Trust, and they provide home away from home in children's hospitals all over Britain. There's already one in Bristol. There's one coming up in Liverpool at the Alderhay Hospital.
I can't take you seriously.
She can't take me seriously. She laughs every time I speak. But it's a really serious cause.
You went to school together, though, actually.
We
so-
did. Yes.
Just be fair. It's not just that she's
Can you not
not.
interrupt my charity plug? Because I was halfway through it. You must buy the record on December the 11th because it's fantastic and it gives kids a chance to be with their parents in times of trouble. So please
So it's
buy
for a
it.
really, really good cause. We've actually got a clip, I do believe, from the video.
Yeah, because last time when Craig Fairbros came on to give it the big up, we didn't have a video. There was no video. We had to sit here and listen to a record, which is
I had to pretend.
quite uneasy. But now, if Denise gets out
we
of
get
the
to
way,
see
we can
some
have
of
a look. Well hammed.
You are the reason why I'm so happy. You are the one, you are the reason. You're everything we hoped you would be. You're the miracle we see.
It's out
Why
on
did you
December
do
the
that?
11th.
December the 11th. And, it's
And
for a
there's
really,
Barry
really good
Daniels
cause.
over there, who's the founder and also the guy responsible for the record, as well as Tinty.
Who's singing there?
T Green.
It's me and T that are Wish.
Wasn't he? He was down on the show last time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Hasn't showed up this morning.
He's with Chris Porter recording another album this morning, so he's very busy.
See, we're busy doing it all.
Busy.
It's been 2 years since you were last down at the house, Sam.
Has it been
Two
2
sad
years?
years, 2 lonely
for you.
years
Have
for
you
us, 2
missed me?
desolate years, 2
missed me, haven't you?
shockingly,
So what have you been
empty
doing?
years. Sorry.
Because you did 2 series of Liverpool One.
Yeah, we did.
You doing any more?
No, I don't think so. It wasn't commissioned, but hopefully there's talk of a one-off. Which would be
There's
good.
talk.
There's
In the
talk.
village.
There's talk.
There's talk in the
There's
village.
talk in the village.
She's doing another series. I'm going about
There's talk. But yeah, we don't know. We're waiting to see.
But there's talk. I've got down here, you're expecting your first child soon. We know that already, but how generally is your pregnancy? How are you enjoying it?
It's fine. I've had no problems at all. No sicknesses. No
Cravings?
No cravings.
No
Nothing.
weird
Tabasco
food?
sauce.
Tabasco sauce.
Tabasco sauce and tomatoes. About the only 2 things that I've been craving. But I like those anyway, so you can't tell.
Still smoking?
No.
Okay. Denise, question
Johnny,
6.
what sort of question is that? to a pregnant woman? You still smoking? Still
Ken
drinking heavily?
Livingstone's wife says she smokes, doesn't
Still
she?
taking the tranks?
No.
Every day, Johnny. That's good.
So you're going to be taking time out for a while?
I'm going to take as much time out as I can, yeah. And we'll try
Would you
and work it.
consider a 3rd series of Babes in the Wood?
No.
Actually, if I think back, I don't think she considered the 2nd series. Did she?
Do you know what? You had a really lucky escape.
Did you enjoy doing the second? I mean,
I enjoyed doing it because I love working with Natalie, and Madeline was really sweet, but it just wasn't
the
funny.
same without me, was it?
Who was the one with the hair?
The helmet head.
Yes.
Madeline.
That's Madeline.
Yeah.
It's that Lego hair.
Yeah, it was Lego hair,
No,
wasn't it?
she's a lovely girl, Madeline. She's really sweet.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't talking about whether she's. I was just talking about the fact she had Lego hair.
But it wasn't a very
defensive
funny
today.
sitcom. Did anybody here enjoy Babes in the Wood?
Let's move on to question 8. We had Neil Morrissey on the show yesterday.
How is he? Is he alright? Is he okay?
Do you know what? No, do you know what? I go to bed so early I couldn't see it.
You loved watching it. You said you used to tape it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And when we both got really knocked in the press, and you said, "I think he's really great."
No, that's what I said. And
then you touched my thigh.
I've still got them now as a little box set on that old shelf there. Watch him every day.
Anyway,
we had Neil Morrissey on the show yesterday.
And how is he?
He's well. He's really good. Yeah, he's got a single out, Bob the Builder.
I know. I know.
It's not for charity, it's just for the Morrissey coffers. Frankly.
I heard it the other day, and he sounds lovely.
But what was it like working on Up and Under?
Oh God, yeah, it was great.
It's a long time ago.
It was a long time, was it? 3-4 years ago
it
now.
was.
Yeah.
3 lonely years, 3
lonely
desperate years.
years.
Okay. Now I know you. I've got down here, Janice. You started Janus.
Janus?
You started writing your own stuff as well.
No. No, what I'm doing.
Yeah, I have. You know,
That's what people
poems,
say. That's
thoughts.
what people say when they're not doing anything.
Poems, thoughts, just
I've been
writing.
No, just coming up with ideas basically for my
What,
vehicles.
for sitcom or for drama?
For drama.
Vehicles?
For drama.
Vehicles. Ford Escort, I've written
A Ford
down.
Escort. A nice 3-wheeler.
A Ford Transit van will be handy next time I move. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, joining us this morning, we've got to go actually, because we're 4 minutes over this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Samantha Janus, ladies and gentlemen.
By the record. Thank you very much.
Johnny, stop trying to be all licky.
We're still on.
Stop being licky.
Oh, throw to the 4th recreated classic TV moment. Thanks, Janice.
I'm warning you, if you don't start, I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, that's it. You've tried lawn dress once too often. Right, well, don't say I haven't warned you. I've laid it on the line for you time and time again. I'm going to give you a right good thrashing.
She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are red lorry, yellow lorry, rubber baby buggy, bumper babysitting service, space that sells spaceship shaped chips. All of them are excellent tongue twisters, ladies and gentlemen.
Gina Lola Brigida, Gina Lola Brigida.
Exactly.
Johnny Vaughan, Johnny Vaughan, Johnny Vaughan, Johnny
Exactly.
Vaughan.
Cry the ladies. But for some people, they just aren't enough. Yes, it's time to celebrate those who turn their tongue twisting into an art form. Ladies and gentlemen, puppetry of the tongue. We've got 3 more tongue hopefuls, Denise.
Yes, we'll be seeing them in just a moment. But first, here's a quick reminder of the tongues we've had on the show already. Have a look at this.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at that.
Wow! Again! You've got a really wide tongue. Oh!
Yeah, she tied a cherry stalk up in her mouth. Can you do that, Janice?
I can't. I can turn it round.
Go on then.
Nice.
Boy, that's a showstopper, that is. Build to that. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so these contestants are ready to take place in the theatre of the tongue. So can we have tongue number 1, please?
Okay, build up to your big one.
Yes, it's Kelly Joanne Rower, a civil servant from Leeds this morning. She is football mad, and her ambition is to serve pie and peas to Leeds United after. You'd like to serve a football team pie?
Big pie.
A massive pie. She's actually famous locally for amazing thrilling and rippling tongue. Let's have a look.
Okay,
then.
let's have a look. Build to your big one. Do the
Brilliant.
standards. Okay, here we go. So there's the tongue out. Okay. Oh, it's... Okay, that's good. Oh, we've never seen that before. The W, the M,
The
sorry.
sign of the web.
Yeah. Could we still got the webmaster graphic? I bet they filed that away. I figured out the webmaster. There it is. Please, can you do it again? And we'll do it in time. Are you ready? And
the webmaster.
the webmaster. That's fantastic. It's good. It's good. It's good. Next one, please. Wow, what was that? No, do that again. That was amazing.
Oh, a
Can you do the plum? You're still a big, thick plum. No, you can't do the plum. Goodbye.
Bye.
There we go. Good performance, though, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, who have we got? Who have we got as our...
I just got Sam practicing. She's going. Okay, we've got tongue number 2. Number 2 tongue is Simon Holt from London.
Yay!
Simon's a market researcher, but has ambitions of being a DJ. His tongue spins the discs. His talented tongue can do a full 360 ye jest. Go on then. Wow, it can! That's amazing!
That is amazing!
Oh, there's a few ladies digging that. The ladies are digging that.
Where are you from? You're from London. You're not far from me.
No. With a tongue like that, it'll be even closer.
You love it then.
What else can you do? That's it, they clear off. Right, let's have tongue number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Well done, Simon. Good effort, though. Marvellous.
Is Andrew
Just gotta say, are you a devil with the ladies?
They love it.
I bet they do. Just had to get
You know you want it.
Sorry, but we did want to know. That was legitimate information. Do you think, or do you think that was smart? No,
He's
go on then.
smart.
Would you rule that as bad? Me saying, are you a devil with the ladies to him then? Would you like to see me not do stuff like that?
Yeah. I don't. Yes.
How can you ask Ed that? You started with the page 3 lovelies the other day.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've got the photo. But the point is, Ed, is that bad to do that at this time of day?
After 8:30.
I never knew blue before.
No.
Right, here we go.
We now have Andrew Preston from Birmingham. He believes he possesses the tongue of the Incredible Hulk.
Wow.
His magical tongue can turn
Meaning it's green.
without the aid of any
It can
external
turn
influences.
green, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Work your magic, boyo. Okay, here we go.
Check this out.
It better go green.
Tongue of the Incredible Hulk.
Have you ever pulled? Don't do that. Anything else? Anything else you
He
can
made me
do?
feel quite sick.
What more do you need? He can turn his tongue green. Good show. Thank you very much indeed. That was Puppetry of the Tongue. If you've got a fantastic tongue and you're able to use it as a puppet, then call us on Puppetry of the Tongue. It seems appropriate, doesn't it? Let's join Donna in the phone room. Here we go.
Yes! Thanks, everybody. Yes, welcome back to the Phone Bunker. The lines will be closing very, very shortly. So get your final votes in on who your favourite mayor should win our very own Richard Bacon. Should it be the Mayor of Hastings, everybody, or the Mayor of Aylesbury, or the Mayor of Elstree? And all you've got to do is get your vote in right now on 020 898 Or, of course, you can fax us on 020 898 This is for the wonderful Richard Bacon, everybody. Yes? We need your vote. There he is. Look, this is the prize to turn on those Christmas lights. And what What a prize that is, I have
Thanks
to
very
say.
much.
Anyway, as we've been saying all morning, the Big Breakfast is always creating fantastic television. But to celebrate World TV Day even, we're recreating some of the most memorable moments in TV history. It's time for number one. Yes, we proudly present our version of the day the lovely Judy Finnegan revealed there's usually a bit more to her than meets the eye. Let's have number one.
No, I'm not doing it.
The real one's here.
No, the real one's here will take care of me afterwards. I'm not doing it.
Oh, grief.
Breakfast. It's been a very busy morning in the phone bunker. Look, so busy we've just about compiled this iPhone. Are you all right there?
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
We've just managed, because in honour of World Television Day, we've been compiling your top 5 TV programmes of all time. So what happened to the board, the stand? Are you my stand today?
I'm the stand.
All right, okay, you'll do. Hold it up then so everybody can see. All right, in number 5, EastEnders, Dan and Angie. Number 4, Star Trek. And in 3rd place, The Sopranos. In 2nd place, Friends. And for our best TV moment, in 1st place, Babes in the Woods. No, Denise. Unlucky. It is, of course, Only Fools and Horses. Marvellous stuff. Thank you very, very much for all your calls on that. Now, more importantly this morning, 3 lucky mares have been competing against each other to win our very own Richard Bacon to turn on their Christmas lights. And what's more, you got the chance to decide who will be honoured by Mr. Bacon's presence, and we've been asking you to call in all morning. Sorry, with your votes. And we've got the... Denise, you're out of control.
She's out of control.
So, I'm going to deliver the votes. Johnny!
Okay, thank you very much indeed. In reverse order, the results are as follows. In 3rd place, Mayor Haywood of Elstree. I voted for you. I think you're fantastic. In 2nd place, Aylesbury. But in 1st place, the town. Wait. In 1st place, who's it gonna be? Hastings!
Well done.
You've won Richard Bacon.
That's really good. And you'll have a warm welcome to Hastings.
Okay, and while they're warm, there's enough time for us to thank today's guests. Well done to all 3 mayors. Thank you very much for going out today. Khan, Mr. Khan, you were robbed. Right, I've got to thank our guest today, the fantastic, a friend to the show. She's been away too long, and she is the gorgeous Samantha Janos. I saw her, she's insane. The tongue puppeteers, Simon Holt, Andrew Preston, and Kelly Rower, who are fantastic. Thank you to the tongue puppeteers. Clap them, Donna.
It's Jasmine Rose from the Big Breakfast News.
The closing headlines. If you're still suffering from delays because of the Hatfield train crash, you might find you qualify for compensation. The Association of Train Operating Companies will announce how much of the £150 million payment from Railtrack passengers get to pocket. Deputy Prime Minister John Prescott will address the climate conference in The Hague this morning. He'll outline Britain's commitment to reducing greenhouse emissions. And Jonathan Shalit, the former manager of child soprano Charlotte Church, takes his case to the High Court later. He claims she breached an exclusive management deal. Mr. Shalit says he was sacked by Fax earlier this year. That's it for the news team. For the last time this morning, it's over to Simon with the weather.
Thanks very much, the lovely Jasmine Lowson. Well, after this fog and frost has cleared up this morning, should leave most of the south half of the UK rather sunny and clear. Unfortunately, in the afternoon, we'll see some rain creeping up here, hitting most of the west and taking over most of England, Northern Ireland and parts of Scotland. That's all from me. See you tomorrow. Now it's back to Johnny and Denise.
On tomorrow's show,
Thank you very much.
are you a fan of North Square?
I think it's absolutely fantastic.
It's on
We've got the
Channel 4.
stars of North
We've
Square.
got Phil Davis and Ruth Miller from that show on tomorrow. We've got Mer Ways to talk about his album.
And more from Donna Air.
And that's a guarantee. We're here on the same time, same place. Tutty bye.